This is Silent Hill 3. This is another classic game. We can see here that Konami started using the new logo with this game. This is a classic, a true classic, probably my favorite game in the Silent Hill series. I absolutely love Silent Hill 3. This is just a gem. And on the back here we can see everything you never wanted to see. Heather Morris lived a carefree existence until her world was suddenly turned upside down. Trapped and alone in the mysterious town of Silent Hill, Heather must fight sickening monsters to survive and uncover a terrifying connection between her past and her darkest fears. Featuring shockingly realistic graphics and a cinematic storyline, Silent Hill 3 brings unparalleled horror to life. All-new terrifying adventure featuring a new female lead character. Series trademark graphics possess even more disturbing detail. Breakthrough sound technology brings the chilling sounds to life, frightening new environments to explore, including the amusement park, subway station, and shopping mall. Battle grotesque monstrosities with all new weapons, including a submachine gun and katana. Includes official Silent Hill 3 soundtrack with 60 minutes of music. Pretty cool. Let's open her up. I still have my old memory card. My old PS2 memory card in here. As you can see, it's still there, has all my old data on it. 8 megabytes. And there's the Silent Hill 3 soundtrack. And there's the actual game. Check it out. Cool stuff. And then we got the manual here. It's not as fat as the Silent Hill 2 manual, though. You'll notice it's a lot thinner. So we were already starting to lose the manuals. They were slowly fading away over here. On the back, we have an advertisement for Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Very beautiful artwork. Coming fall 2003 to the PlayStation 2 computer entertainment system. Here you can see, unlike the soft faded look of Silent Hill 2's manual artwork, we have a much more harsh, dark, gritty style over here. Lots of reds and dark browns. Certainly matches the game's color palette. Yep, you can see here all this stuff. And here's our characters. We have Heather, the heroine of this story. Just an ordinary girl with a bit of a sharp tongue and a quick temper. On a typical Sunday, she goes shopping at a local mall and steps into a world of nightmares. Terrified of the bizarre situation she finds herself in, she nonetheless has the courage to fight back and survive. Over here we have Claudia, a mysterious woman who Heather meets in the distorted shopping mall. She slips through the darkness, leaving behind words fraught with hidden meaning. Could there be some kind of connection between her and the strange apparitions that menace Heather? Then we have Douglas, a middle-aged detective. For some unknown reason, he is holding Heather through the mall. Well, following Heather through the mall. Will he prove to be an ally to Heather, or is he her enemy? He's smoking a cigarette there. He's lighting up a cigarette. He's smoking. And that's really it for this manual. It's a lot thinner. It doesn't have as much going on, but I think they make up for that with the soundtrack. The soundtrack really kind of fills up this package a bit more. And that's better than a fat manual, if you ask me. That's a better bonus. So overall, it's quite a nice package, I would say. What a game. And over here we have Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly, Director's Cut for the original Xbox. I love the original Xbox. That's the only Xbox gaming system that I ever truly loved. Lots of great games on the original Xbox, including this one. Now, Fatal Frame 2, as a lot of you may remember, was also released on the PlayStation 2. In fact, that was the first console it was released on. But then later on, Tecmo, the company that makes the Fatal Frame games, put out this Xbox version, which was a director's cut. It came with the first-person view mode and better graphics. I miss Tecmo. Sadly, that company is no longer around. They were bought out by Koei, and they became Koei Tecmo. But old Tecmo is not around anymore. This is a beautiful box art, by the way. Look at all the crimson butterflies, and we've got this Japanese girl here in a geisha outfit. Very nice box art. And then on the back here, we have some high praise for this game from gaming websites at the time. It says here, one of the single best horror games of all time, Game Over Net says. Special Director's Cut Edition features a brand new FPS mode, new survival mode, enhanced graphics and sound, plus an array of newly added features to the unique camera weapon, making it the most chilling game to date in the Fatal Frame series. 3 words, survival horror fans. 3 words, scary as hell, says IGN.com. Prepare for a new nightmare, says OXM. Lots of high praise for this game at the time. It's a real classic. Just look at all these creepy environments, creepy ghosts, and these 2 cute lead girls, Mio and Mayu. Yeah, Xbox was really cool in those days. Of course, we've got the signature green for the case. as opposed to Sony's black. Let's open it up. Ooh, look at that CD. It's got pretty much the same kind of artwork as the cover. Very nice crimson reds with a very dark pitch black backdrop. Let's get to the cover here. There it is. We've got one of the twins here looking on at something with a very disturbed look on her face. Very nice, very simple and disturbing stuff. Very creepy. Let's see, what is this manual all about? Okay. The Vanished Village, All God's Village. This village is said to have once stood in the forest, deep in the mountains. This forest is now due to be lost with the creation of a new dam. The story goes that on the eve of a special festival, the village suddenly vanished, leaving the forest wreathed in thick fog. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Many also say that if you should happen to get lost in this forest, you will be spirited away to this lost village. The village where the crimson butterflies dance, the village held forever in the grip of a never-ending night. Mio and Mayu, twin sisters, are visiting their childhood home. This spot, a secret hideaway for the pair, is due to be swallowed by a lake come the end of the summer. Lost in her memories, Mio finally raises her head to find that Mayu has vanished. Looking around, Mio spots her sister following a crimson butterfly deep into the forest. Mayu runs through the forest as though led on by the fluttering insect. As she runs, her fleeing form begins to be overlaid with that of a woman dressed in white. Chasing after her sister, Mio suddenly finds herself alone on a foggy mountain road. Carried on the wind, a sad song floats to her ears. Then, she starts to see lights through the gaps in the trees. As though accepting their unspoken invitation, Mio follows the rows of festival lights. However, when the dense forest opens into a clearing, it is Mayu who is standing there, alone, surrounded by countless crimson butterflies. Mayu. Responding to Mio's call, Mayu slowly turns the crimson butterflies, dance away as one, the lost village. Spreading there before the twins, crouching in fog and darkness, lays a mysterious village. Here we can see the classic Xbox controller. It was very bulky for your hands. Some people didn't like that. It's very big, very bulky. No character bios in this one. But we only have 2 leads, and the ghosts are mostly mysteries, so that could be why. www.fatalframe2.com. Boy, that really takes you back, doesn't it? Old school internet. Back when web surfing was kind of still a new thing. So that's Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly. Treasures. Survival horror treasures. Live for the passion.